Oof. Whew. Special occasion. I'll share it with you here in 2 seconds. Special occasion calls for a special beer. So we're going to go with the old Keystone Light here today, this evening, 22nd of September. It's about a quarter to 8 p.m. This is a special occasion. I'll explain it to you in a second. I'm going to give you a little blast from my past, not too long ago. Of course, this is Keystone Light, part of Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. So it was a handful of years ago, and no more than that. I got a call from my superior, who is my superior right now, of course, with my job off the farm. He goes, Benny, I got a problem. I need some help. I go, yeah, absolutely. What's going on? They were doing a job at the Miller Coors Brewing plant in Golden, Colorado, and they were having a bugger of a time. My claim to fame in this world, and the only thing that I will claim my fame to, is when it comes down to gate mechs. Gate mechs is it's the structure of the gate arms that come down. Trust me, there's quite a bit to it. Kind of. I'm beefing myself up right now. I take it with wizardry. It's just the one thing I was always very good at. We're having some problems, this, that, the other thing, blah, blah, blah. I'll spare you the details. He goes, what do you say? What do you say you come on down, fly into Denver, let me pick you up, come work with us for a few days. And it was about this time of the year, because my birthday's coming up. And he goes, I know your birthday's on such and such a day. He goes, I know this is inconvenient, but, to honey up the pot just a little bit. The second evening when we're all done, you and me, we'll all clean up and all that other stuff, and we'll take a drive through Manila Pass. If I have that correctly, Manila Pass. Which was one of the more beautiful sights I have ever seen in my entire life. With a couple of good $20 cigars and a 12-pack of beer that come right from next door. I'm like, well, you make it a case of beer and you got it. So, anyway. Fred, you old scoundrel. You old cat, you. A little bit of useless tidbit information. There's actually, that still stays with me. That area, the job in itself, which was a quickie. Hell, I think I was there 3 days. Just beautiful, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud, honored, humbled, grateful, and very happy, and at the same time just maybe a little bit sad. Whew. Ooh, that'll make you burp. Hay bale sales are completed for the year of 2020. I'm done. This was the last go at it. This hay, including a couple other wagons that were sitting here, they've been sitting here for a few days waiting on the last buyer, one of my larger buyers that I'm very grateful to have. This is all that's left. I even loaded her up with a bunch of a good handful of some free bales, just to show a little bit of gratitude. That's kind of missing in this world, but we're not going to get into that. And yeah, all's well. This was some of that fantastic. Now these bales are here for a reason. These bales were just a little bit heavy, and this goes to a pretty prolific horse boarder and trainer about 1 hour from here. These bales were just a little bit heavy. You got to watch that stuff the best that you can anyway. And they're staying right here. The rest is just what was left over. Very good second crop pure grass bales. For anybody that's about to log off, we're gonna go for a little ride. We're gonna make this fun. Tonight is this evening is a little bit of a celebration time. We're gonna celebrate the end of small squares. Whatever's left in the haymow, that's for my own personal use. There will be no more loading of small squares here on this farm leaving this driveway. What's in the mow needs to stay there, and what's right there, Dad's probably going to bring that over and stockpile that himself for the horses. I'm lying to you just a little bit. The sales aren't over. These are here for a reason. There is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 round bales of the same exact product. That's second crop, very fine grass. This is all reserved for one person. And yeah, small squares are done though. They're done. I'd like to introduce you to Shithead. Shithead is a beautiful red Angus steer. And he loves to cause a little trouble. I think he likes to get yelled at. I've stopped chasing him. He's got free reins. He's almost like my barn dog. He's got a couple little honey holes where he knows he can get out. He just likes to be by himself. You know, you and I got a little bit in common. You do know that, right? Yeah, you're fine. You're okay. He likes to get out all the time, come here and eat some grass and just wander around. Oh, quiet down now. Every day and every evening he gets out and he comes around here and just moseys around and eats some grass and whatever. I used to chase him back in. As of about a month and a half ago, I stopped. Kind of enjoyed it a little bit. Small squares are over. All dry baling's over. So yeah, a little celebration tonight. A lot to be happy about. I will tell you that I didn't go for, you know, I was looking at a multi-thousand bale count small square season this year. Didn't end up like that. Don't get wrong. I made about, well, I'd have to tally up my sheets, but it was definitely under 4,000. Put a certain amount up in the haymow, and then of course sold the rest. Last year, my way of thinking, and of course this past winter, you know, planning for this year, I planned for a lot more sales. I got a little greedy in round bale making, which, you know, I had that new baler and I was happy to do it. I got a little greedy into the season, well into the season, and I kind of lacked on my small squares this year. The thing of it is I'm kind of happy that I did so, because I'm at quota for the farm. I'm safe, I'm secure. We're gonna find out how secure I really am. My numbers make sense, plus 10%, but we'll see. But next year's a different year. We'll see what happens. I've always stated that the horse hay market is a real tough bugger. It can be. Yeah, it depends who you're dealing with. It depends what kind of product you're making too. But it's always there. It's a nice little income. You know, you gotta work your butt off for it. We're talking small squares here. They don't come cheap and they don't come easy, but the hell it does. Anyway, so I'm doing a little celebrating. Just one of those things. Doesn't take me much to celebrate having a couple of beers. In about 1 minute, we're going for a ride. We're taking the Ranger. We're going to go across the highway. We're going to go take a look at the alfalfa. The alfalfa that I cannot cut, bale, and wrap this week because of the sorghum. Keep up with the videos, you know that the sorghum's down. I triple windrowed it. I say that correctly. Put 3 rows into 1 for baling tomorrow. It's going to be at a little bit of a higher moisture content, kind of. If I had to guess, and you know I'm half an idiot, I'd say about 65%. I'm okay with that. The time is now. It needs to get put up. We got rain coming tomorrow night. Oh. So yeah, my heavily regimented, well planned out week got altered with the killing of the sorghum. It has to be tended to. There's a lot of feed there. And the alfalfa is just going to have to wait. Now, here's the beauty of it. As you notice, I said a frost killing sorghum. That was 4 days ago, 5. It was 31 degrees that morning. It was at about 5:15 a.m. anyway. We hit 81 today. And pure sun. It's late now. You're not going to see much sun. In fact, the sun's down, moon's out. But I don't know. The hope and goal here is these pure sun days. We have another 80-degree day coming tomorrow. Hopefully it's just making that alfalfa just stand out and flourish a little bit. But we're going to take a look at it. So, yeah, small squares are done. Dry hay baling is done for the year. It's been a great year. Fred, you old dirty dog, you. I guess things are good. It's real funny feeling things are starting to be put to rest around here. Grazing's changing. I don't know how to explain it. Some equipment is being stowed away, like the small square baler. It's in the machine shed right now, and if it moves again, it's because I need to jostle it around just a little bit more to make more room for the round baler. The round baler is probably going to take place of where the 6400 cab tractor is. Kind of go from there. Now, what do we got here? Yeah, all right, fine. Lights on for safety. So yeah, a real glorious day today. Something a little bit sad about it. You know, year's coming to an end. It feels good though because it's been a good year. It's been fair. There's been some hiccups, but you need to expect those. Here we go now. right, this is what was done off of this new seeding field. I labeled it AG, which is alfalfa slash grass, just for my own well-being. There ended up to be 28 bales done yesterday. Yeah. So that wrap that you're seeing there, that bluish in color, that's obviously a different brand than what I use. I get all my stuff from the feed mill. The big local dairy, who they own the wrapper. And I don't own that wrapper. I'm very fortunate enough that they're able to borrow it to me, and of course we trade some seat time and all that other stuff. You know, some barter, whatever. Which, speaking of which, I need to pack bunks tomorrow night, hopefully by 5:30, 6 p.m. Just for let's call it some payback. So anyway, that stuff was left in the wrapper. You can tell when one of them ended, and I had to add on one of my white colored. I forget the name, but yeah. Yeah, we're not talking about a lot of bales here, but it needed to be done. Field needed to be cleaned. If anybody's still watching, I hope you are, because this is going to be a late video. I want to extend my great appreciation to a lot of comments and information that were given not only on my questions for this field of new seeding and the trash that was in it, but of course the positive comments and good healthy information that's given from time to time. So you guys gave me a pretty good vote of confidence. Trust me, I was scratching my head. There was a lot of trash in here. Let's just cut the BS. There was a lot of trash in here, but you know, hey, we can talk about it all we want. It doesn't matter. We'll see what happens, you know, spring, early summer next year. So let's keep going. Fred, you old sly dog, you. All right, folks. This is my primary alfalfa. These pure sunshiny 80-degree days can only help it. I'm very satisfied what I'm seeing here for a third crop. I really am, for a third cutting. Truly, truly am. Please remember where I'm from. It's a different ball game up here in the UP of Michigan. I'm not going to tell you that I'm sitting up here in frickin' Alaska or nothing, but it's just, it's a different ball game up here. Very happy about this. Very. Look forward to it. Okay, and on this side, we got the grassy alfalfa field, which I'm going to call 85, if not 90% alfalfa, of course, for a third cutting. This is borderline, but this is getting whacked down. Period, end of story. Not too damn bad for year number, hell, this might be year number 6. That's pretty damn good. Got deer all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, deer all over the place. It's to be expected. Okay, this is the new seeding alfalfa here. This is yet again that AFX 469 from Alfrex. So I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. Holy crap, there's a bunch of deer in the back. I turned the phone around, but you can't see them. This is tricky. I put a pile of cash. And contrary to popular possible belief, there's not a magical treasure chest running around. I put a pile of cash into this. Pile. It's also called an investment, for God's sakes. I don't know if I will be cutting this or not. I love what I'm seeing. I will make a decision on this the day that it either needs to be cut or not. I guess I'd have to say right now, my answer is no. With the time of the year, even though we have a very nice forecast in front of us, This is tricky business here, folks. Very tricky. We'll see what happens. Ultimately, long story short, though, I'm just tickled pink with what I'm seeing here, though, with this alfalfa. I really am. We'll put it to you this way. I've stated before, I'm into deer feed sales in the winter. And to be honest with you, I'm just going to cut the mustard. A line wrapped round bale of pure alfalfa, or at least as pure as you can get it, is worth a ridiculous amount. Let's just cut the crap here. But you really got to think about it. I'm stating the obvious here, but I'm going to state the damn obvious. Let's just say with this regrowth right here, excuse me, this first growth, let's just say on this 18 and a half, it's about 19 acre property. Let's say I can get 30 bales off of here. How much is that 30 bales actually worth compared to ruining what you have here? I'm not into talking figures. I'm not into it. There's some things that are personal and private. I have nothing to hide. I mean, I'm a half a bum, for God's sakes. I've had this t-shirt for about a year now. But you know, alfalfa is not cheap. Good alfalfa is not cheap. And I don't know. Where do you draw the line? I don't know. I will make that decision the day that I'm able and willing to cut this. All other, oh my God, all other properties will be taken care of before this one right here. And I'll make a decision that day. Obviously based on a healthy look at the weather pattern for the next month and everything else. But yeah, just good God, is that beautiful. My Lord. All right, you're looking at the line wrap here of peas and oats. This is obviously what was put in to nurse crop this pure stand of alfalfa. I was pretty happy with it. And then you're looking at a record breaker for me of the line of alfalfa bales that was taken off of here for first crop on the field that you're looking at. Yeah. Some things you just got to play by ear, see what happens. End of story. Fred, here's looking up your address. Folks, it's about dark out. I can't believe how light this phone is here. But anyway, yeah, just a small celebration mode here with the small squares and the dry hay and all that other stuff, and it's a real feel-good moment. It really is. A little bit of relief, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's about it. That's it. All right, we got a really busy day tomorrow. I took care of all the triple raking action today with the sorghum. I set the wrapper up. I still got a few things that I need to do tomorrow morning. Right now, I'd have to say that our morning dew is not going to be significant whatsoever. I can already feel it right now. The grave reality of actually baling by 10 a.m. is good for the sorghum. I got a couple things to do. Bring some wrap out there. I need to fuel it up again because she's going to be working. Um, oh, geez, I need to bring 2 dry bales out there for end caps. And yeah, I'll be sure to take you guys with me. And we'll go from there. Life is good. Hope everything's going okay on everybody else's end. I really do. And that's about it. This guy's had it for one day. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tired. I'm sore. I had enough. I got enough in me for one more beer. And then it's time for the house and a good Western movie. Monty Walsh. I just picked it right there. Tom Selleck Western, Monty Walsh. That's what I'm going to watch tonight. A little bite to eat, and that's it. So, yeah. Talk to you sooner or later.